Hello, people of the internet! Scarlet Otaku here with another Starshooter Commentary. Now, is it just me, or do I see a bigger audience than the one I had when I got here? Oh well, maybe it's just me. Anyway, this commentary is going to be on Gilama-san and her commentary on Coppercab's rant on Gangnam Style. Now, let's try not to sound like a broken record and get this started, shall we?
Hello here, I am Gilama-san, and I am going to do a commentary on probably one of the dumbest things I've heard Coppercab ever say, which is good for my first commentary, so I have a lot of things to contradict on. Either way, let's get started. Roll it.
I'm American and I'm proud of it, okay? And I love America, and
well, I think you can kind of tell that you're patriotic. I mean, that America shirt you're wearing kind of, makes it a little obvious.
And I'm not racist, I'm all for equality, everyone was created equal.
Okay, now remember that quote, okay? Because later on I'm going to have to mention it, because a lot of the stuff he says contradicts this one quote.
If that's the case, then something tells me that I'm not the only one that's going to end up repeating herself.
I do not like what is happening. I come home from a trip to my country, down in the South, proudest part of America, okay? And I come home, and I turn on my local radio station, and I hear, Gangnam Style!
Coppercab, if you don't want people to troll you, then stop acting so goddamn ridiculously.
Oh, wait, you actually think he's legit, don't you? Just keep waiting here, folks. I'll break the news to her soon.
Hey, it pisses me the fuck off that my country is being brainwashed by North Korean pop culture. Does no one realize what they're doing?
Coppercab, look. All companies brainwash people. I mean, okay, not all of them, but like most of them. Adverts brainwash people into wanting their product. The government brainwashes people into, believing what they believe by the news. And apparently when pop culture does it, it's not good, when pretty much everything else could do it fine and you don't complain.
I don't know if the word brainwash is something I would use to describe something governments in different countries do. I personally like the word persuade. Secondly, the government isn't a company. It's a system that was made by the nation, state, or community. Depending on where you're from, the government can work very differently, but I can tell you that none of them work like a music company. And thirdly, it is extremely difficult for me to understand what you're saying with the quality of the mic that you have. Have you considered editing your mic to where it doesn't sound so muffled using programs like, Audacity or WavePad? Oh, and they're free, by the way! Did you know that? You can't be that sheltered to the point where you don't know what these programs are, right? Right?
Blink, open your fucking eyes, okay? More than those North Koreans are.
Okay, reference to the last quote. You say you're not a racist, but you made a statement that apparently implies that North Koreans can't open their eyes. And apparently, you're not a racist. I mean, yeah, I'm not a racist. I'm all for equality, but I hate North Koreans. 'Cause that makes sense.
They're trying to wash our popular culture out and replace it with their own. Does no one realize this shit but me?
Okay, Coppercab, calm the hell down. If you do nothing but shout the whole time, you're gonna look like an idiot. And no one's gonna believe you because no one believes in idiots.
That right there is where everything in your commentary falls apart, because people can easily say that Coppercab is a troll! He's not supposed to be taken seriously! He's supposed to piss you off! That's what trolls do! And right now, he's getting what he wants from you! Attention! And he's such an old topic that you don't realize this? How long have you been on the internet? No, wait, scratch that. How come you didn't look into the history of this guy that could have been found anywhere on the internet?
I mean, if Martin Luther King did nothing but shout at the audience all the time, black people would be still treated as second-class citizens. No one's going to take in your points if you shout all the time. That's what I'm saying.
Korea. We are at a civil war with North Korea.
Coppercab, have you ever looked in a dictionary? You can't be in a civil war between another country, because civil wars are between one country. If it was between two countries, it would just be called a war.
Yeah, and we are celebrating their country and their culture and ours. We're putting their shitty fucking music on my radio station.
Coppercab, there is a difference between listening to their music and celebrating their culture.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't listening to music a way of celebrating your culture?
I mean, even if we were celebrating a culture, what's the problem? What's wrong with racial awareness? In fact, if you're such a not racist, you should find that fine that we are actually listening to their music. I mean, seriously.
Radio station! My radio station! Not theirs! Mine! Okay?
Wait, so you don't like the fact that there is Korean music on an American radio channel? Do you realise that Americans actually have their music on foreign channels? And apparently when North Korea have their music on a channel of a country that's not theirs, it's bad. But when America do the exact same thing, it's fine. Boy, there is nothing racist about that at all.
Well, look who's going off the handle. Didn't you tell Coppercab to calm down? Whew, is it just me, or are these tensions getting hot in here?
Yeah! North Korea is taking over our country slowly, okay? All you other countries out there, listen to me right now. If you're out there, if you're Italian, if you're Mexican, if you're Jamaican, you know, if you're Francin, all of you people out there, listen to me right now, okay? Wherever you're from, they could be coming for your country next to.
Wait. You find every other country fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but listen, you claim you're not a racist, and you think that everyone from every country is okay, and they're all equal, but apparently people in North Korea are the evil ones. Nothing racist about this statement at all.
I believe we've seen this song and dance already, sweetheart. Have you considered not being a one-trick pony? See what I did there?
And it's on my local. We don't even understand what the words are to the song. It's North Korean. They could be talking about the fall of America, and no one would even care.
Do you really think that not a single American knows the Korean language? I mean, there are some of us which are actually bothered to know, learn the language. I mean, and since there are Americans who know the language, I think they'll be able to translate the lyrics, and then we'd see what it says. And if it is about the fall of America, I think we'd all have found out, and it'd probably be banned from our radios.
Get your shit culture out of ours! This is America, okay? I don't hate Koreans. I don't have a problem with Korea at all. I love Korea, okay?
Wait. You have been trolling on Korea the whole time, showing them as the bad guy and these evil people, and now you love them. Makes perfect sense.
Of course it does. If you're a troll. Look, sweetie, Mommy's going to tell you something about Coppercab. He's just like Santa Claus. He isn't real.
Taken as a fool, and I'm not gonna look like an idiot, okay? I'm not stupid! I am not gonna be made to look like a fool!
Coppercab, it is not our fault that you make yourself look like a fool. It is your fault that you make yourself look like a fool. You're the one making yourself look like a fool.
I just want all of you to realize and to wake up and realize that they are probably all on their laptops right now going, "Oh, look at the Americans, they are falling for our shit!"
Totally not racist. Oh, totally not racist at all. All!
Shit. I think I just called it on the sing and dance.
I'm not, no! People, wake up, okay? This K-pop stuff, it's evil. And I want it off of my radio station, and I want it off of my television! I'm American, and I'm proud of it! America! America! Woo! Yeah!
Coppercab, we all know what happened. It's very simple. A Korean song got popular, you had a massive tantrum over it because you didn't like the song, and then you made up this whole entire conspiracy about it. Either that, or you're just really stupid. Oh, come on. I think Justin Bieber was overrated, but I didn't have a temper tantrum when I was released. Seriously. Either way, just let people have what they want. I mean, just because you don't know the appeal doesn't mean it shouldn't exist. Either way, I'm Glamour-Sing, I'm sounding out, and, do not watch Coppercab.
Holy mother of fuck, thank God. Either Slap Happy Gamer is damn good at trolling, or you are really that naive to think that Coppercab is still relevant and legit. I'm hoping for the first, but I'm willing to bet it's the second. Other than your obvious fault in believing this guy's words, your mic quality was shit and you don't know what to say without a script. Get better material to work with in commentaries, fix the quality of your mic, and at least take some fucking notes on what you want to say on the subject. Well guys, this has been the bitch with the cannon known as Scarlet Otaku, and I will see you later.